This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, so in this session we will cover these topics. So this is our agenda, today's agenda. It's a overview of PS PPM integration and overview on PS and CPM integration, and then overview on shutdown overhaul project. Okay. So I'll explain you the business process, in which cases we need to integrate with PPM, okay, and how we can see the integration. Okay, so we are not going to understand the deep configuration and all, just we will understand how process used to be flow from PPM to PS or from PS to PPM, on what basis. Okay, accordingly, when we are going for CPM, commercial project management scenario, how the process will start from CPM, and in PS what data we need to get it back to the CPM system. And then third, overhaul projects, shutdown projects. Okay, so basically, there is a one common question in interview that interviewer used to ask, that just give us one example of PS and PM integration. So this is the best example to explain. We are having some different examples also, different business scenarios, but this is the best example to explain in the term of PS and PM integration. Okay, so let us start from PS PPM integration. One second. So PS means portfolio project management. Okay, portfolio project management. So PPM is basically a combination of two modules. One is a portfolio management, and another is a project management. Okay, so how it is? This is a portfolio. Okay, and this will have two portfolio and here you will have another portion is project management. So project management, we used to call it as a C project also. Okay, and here C project, and here portfolio management, we used to call it as a XRPM. That is the old name, XRPM. Okay, and generally what happen, it is exact, just compare with the scenario which we have discussed in the investment management. So in investment management, we understood that when we are getting any requirement or as a proposal, we are creating an appropriation request. And once it is approved, then same can be transferred to PS. Okay. So how it is basically, it was integrating your appropriation request and PS. Similarly, here we are having one object item or initiative. Okay. So what we can do in portfolio management, we can create an item that can be your request. So I would say here, this is your request or idea or initiative. Okay, and this object can be directly integrated with your PS project. Okay, so here basically the PPM is not available with your basic system, with your ERP system. In that case, PPM is working, PPM need to install as a add-on. So this system, basically this system will be available as a add-on on your S/4HANA system. So when we are communicating, this is one object in PPM system and this is the object in PS system, right? Project system. So when we are integrating these two objects, it is through RFC. So here remote function call has to be managed. It has to be created, and then we need to create an object link. Based on that, this integration will happen. Okay. Here the best part, whatever whatever the transaction you are doing here, you can transfer the PS project directly from item itself. Okay, this we used to call it as a item. So just compare with the scenario which we have discussed in IM. This can be your item. Okay, and this is your PS project. So based on the RFC, we can integrate it. we can transfer directly your item into PS project. Okay, we can transfer financial values from PPM to PS. So financial values we can transfer, and similarly back to from PS project to PPM we can transfer the values. So here basically the PPM is working as a dashboard. So where we can keep all the reportings, the higher management can see all the reportings. And apart from that, PPM is based on your Fury, direct Fury you can access, or you can access in NetWeaver. Okay, so transaction will be completed on NetWeaver. Okay, so this is the one portion here, portfolio management. This is a portfolio management. Okay, and for the project management, similarly, you can transfer your PS project directly from C project to your PS project. But here the limitations, you need to choose one direction, whether you want to go from portfolio management to project management, then PS project, or you want to go from C projects to directly PS project. You need to decide as per your business process. So this is very vast area. It's not small things to just explain in one session, but it is just idea how we are going to integrate it. So it is based on the object which you are creating in portfolio management, whether it is an item or in another side it's a C project. Okay, so how it looks like basically in system, I'll let you know. So let's say this is your system, and in PS or IM we are accessing all the transactions here in the GUI, but here in PPM we will execute the transactions here in NetWeaver. So you click here. Okay, and here you will see the portfolios. Let me go into the portfolio, project management, portfolio administration. Okay, and here you can see the item. So to see the item, go to the portfolio management, go to the portfolio item. There is no portfolio item as of now. Let me switch portfolio, go to IT portfolio, set as default. Okay, so let's say this is my item here. So you open the item. Here you can see, so it's very easy to navigate. It's for higher management. Basically, if you are giving your GUI screen to your management, they are not comfortable with this all, the GUI. They need something to keep it very easily, like Fury app, or they need some work manager, or they need like this screen so that they can easily navigate to different screens or tabs. Okay, so this is the item. Here you can see this item C means, and how it is integrated. Basically in this it is not integrated, but if we are integrating, then how we can do it, basically it will be available here on relationship. One second, related object. So here you will see the PS project details. Okay, here, yeah, it is already there. You can see the project definition, project management. So this particular project, this particular item is transferred to PPM project, okay, not to PS project. So you are having a choice here to transfer it to PPM project or to transfer it to PS project. So you can transfer either to PPM project or to PS project, not to both direction at the same time. Okay, so if you open, if you see this project into your PPM project, you click here if you want to see. So this is the detail of project which is created. If you want to see the more detail, you come here, go to the roles, so you can see the PPM project. Authorization. So authorization restrictions is there, but you can see, if you want to see, go to the project management. Okay, here we can open the projects. So this is kind of your PS project, but here the best part, you are having the staffing and all in very easy way. Message was called by reference object GE. Okay, so let me see if any other project is available to open here in the system. No. Let me see. Some authorization issue, not a problem. Okay, so this is how we are integrating PPM and PS here. And when we are going to understand CPM integration, do you have any question here, please, before going forward? I know you can have lots of questions, but to just understand how we are integrating. Okay, our main purpose to understand the overview, how we are starting and which object is going to be integrated.
So Rama, it is only one way, right? So we can't do vice versa. We can
You
just,
can
or
you can
we
do
can
vice
do
versa
one thing
also.
either.
You can do vice
Okay,
versa
okay,
also. You can create PS project separately. You can create an item separately, assign PS project to item. But you cannot transfer PS project to item. That is not available. You can transfer your your financial values like your plan values, your commitment, your actual values from PS to PPM or from PPM to PS. Okay, that can be worked to vice versa.
okay. However, the structure we cannot assign. You're saying the
Uh,
structure. I mean, the
Structure, you cannot
project definitely.
create, you cannot initiate to create item from PS project itself. However, you
Okay,
can create a PS project from item, that is possible. So you can
okay,
create, you can do this, but for object creation you cannot do this.
okay. Understood, Rama. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so basically I'll cover this, Sharad, I'll cover this whole process in detail in my PPM session. Okay,
Yes, Rama. Yeah.
so now let us understand the CPM here, in which case CPM we required. I'll just give you overview here. CPM is commercial project management, okay, and it's very highly used in construction industries or the industries where we are providing, where we are selling our product or services to the customer. Okay, so it's very common requirement to prepare the estimation and to give it to customer. So what happened exactly as per the scenario? Uh, One second, please. Let's say you are the customer here. Sorry, you are the company here. Okay, for example, you are the organization. I'm saying IT company and or engineering and construction company. And let me take very simple examples. IT company and one of organization, one of customer is looking to implement ERP system. So here is the customer ABC. I'm saying ABC. So first of all, he will request for implementing the ERP in their organization based on the RFP. We used to call it as a request for proposal. So in RFP, he's giving all the requirement that this is the requirement. We are having these many of users. This is our complete process, and we are looking to implement SAP in our organization. So this is a RFP, request for proposal, and they are saying that you just need to quote as per the requirement which we are sending. So this IT company, we as a IT company, what we need to do, we need to prepare the quotation. Okay, so when we are going to prepare a quotation, what we can do in CPM system, we can create a here master project. Okay, so here with reference to master project, basically this project is not your PS project. This is the project which you are creating in CPM system. Okay, so this project will be in the CPM system. Okay, and with reference to this master project, you can create a quotation. Okay, we used to call it as a financial plan, or it is direct linking to quotation. So what is the best part here in the CPM? This quotation, when you are preparing, it is based, it is in a Excel. It is not like GUI. Like if you see your sales price, your quotation in SD and PS, it's very difficult to understand. Okay, very difficult to manage. Here, the best part, we are doing this integration through BI and analysis office. So here it is a combination of three systems. When we are going to integrate or when we are going to understand the architecture, this system is basically here is having CPM system. Okay, and your all data will be communicated through BI, and your transactions of this financial plan will be done in the analysis office, AO. Okay, and it is very like highly integrated system with other modules, and it is very complicated also. That's why the CPM system is very highly demanded market, because we are having very less consultant, very few people is having the process experience, the hands-on experience, okay, the technical information. So that's why it is very niche module. So here in the financial plan, we are preparing the quotation or estimation, then we can send it to my customer directly, okay, through mail, or in system also we are having mail triggering system. So when we are sending this, then he can ask us to revise it, and then again we can revise it here based on the financial plan. So we are having here multiple versions, version 1, version 2, version 3, likewise. So once this version is approved, let's say the customer is saying, yeah, everything is fine, now we are going to give you this contract. So what we can do, once we are getting the contract, we can create a PS project here. PS project, and we can assign this PS project to master project, and then whatever the financial values we have here, we can transfer it to PS project. So that is the very best scenario here. Whatever we have discussed here, whatever we have prepared here in the estimation, as it is that amount you can transfer into your PS easy cost planning or CJR2 or network costing. Even you can create an object from CPM to PS project directly. Okay, so this is the integration point. For that, SAP has given the concept of object link, the same how we are processing the integration in PPM system also. Okay, so we can transfer all these values, and again these values will be transferred via BI. So here, to understand the CPM, we should have the good knowledge of BI. We should understand the entire process of your customer project scenario. Let's say you should have hands-on experience in MM, and you should have idea of SD. It's not required to have the expert level of experience, but at least you should know how the process is being forward. Okay, so here, once it is done, okay, once you are transferring this financial values to here in the PS project, okay, then you are having lots of other things in system. Here we are having concept of risk management. Okay, so here we are having risk management that you can integrate with PS project. We are having here issue and change management. Means if you are getting any requirement change in between of your execution phase, so here you can create a CR change request. You can create an issue also. So there are very lots of additional functionalities are available here. Issues. Okay, so if you want to see in the system, here you go to the commercial project management. Okay, see, this is the dashboard here. You can see the project available here. This is my project. This is the customer. Okay, and here, from here you can open it. This is the cost. Okay, this is the revenue. So everything you can see in the front screen also. There is no need to go here and there to see the detail. That is the best part in CPM system, and that's why it is very like highly demanded in market, in between of management. They used to like it because you can see everything here. See all the values, and apart from that, you can see the alerts also. So when you are keeping cursor here, it will say you number of high level of risk is 1. Okay, so system automatically proposing you, system automatically giving you the information. If you see here actual versus planned cost to date, it is giving you the amount. It will, system will alert you automatically. System will send you the all information. See, if you are keeping cursor here, key dates, this is the invoice date, last invoice date. Okay, so from the front screen itself, you will get all the information. But if you want to see some other areas, you can directly go through workspace. There is a concept of workspace here. Mhm. 1 second, let me open another project. Yeah, see, these are the different workspace: overview, commercial view, procurement view, financial plan, issue and change management document. So let's say if you want to check your all SD integrated transactions, you need to go here into commercial view. For procurement relevant, you can see everything here. For finance relevant, you can see everything here. For issue and change management, you can see here. So as per, like, it's very easy to navigate here everything. And if you want to see, let's say, the estimation which we have prepared, you go to the financial plan, and this is the plan which we have prepared. I'll show you in Excel how it looks like. See, now you can see. So these are some standard forms which is given by SAP. And you need to choose your suitable forms to enter the data, and you will get all the data here. It will take little bit time to refresh the data here. Now you can see. Okay, so cost plan, revenue plan, margin, it is showing everything here. If you want to see the detail, you just double click here. It will show you the detail here, whatever the values has been planned in that particular node. Here you will get a list if it is a planned here. So the best part here, no need to go into individual transaction like CJ40, take it everything into easy cost planning, then go to process it in the sales pricing, then quotation, then send it to the customer. It's very cumbersome in GUI. Here it's very easy in Excel. And apart from that, everything you can propose into your dashboard from Excel itself. And SAP is also pushing it, so like they are putting lots of amount to make it more convenient to the customers. Yeah, any question?
So Rama, basically in planning and what we are doing in Excel, so we create the complete structure as we create in PS, right? That,
Yeah.
okay.
So how it is integrating with PS, you can see here. If you want to see, you come here, go to project, go to more, or from detail also view details. Business related object. So this is your PS project. If you want to open it, this project, you click here. So it will available in NetWeaver itself. No need to go into GUI here. You can do the transactions. Okay. So this is the today's requirement now. Your GUI access and all this is very old. Okay. So I know you will have lots of questions, but it is to just give you some idea what we are having in the CPM and PPM. Okay, but if you have any specific question, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll move to shutdown process. Anybody having PM experience here? So Kumar, do you have experience in PM?
No, Rama, no.
Okay, so let me explain the process when we required PS and PM integration. Okay, so let's say this is your factory. Okay, in this factory you are having machines here. This is one machine. Okay, lathe machine or some other machine, and I'm writing here machine one. So it means it's equipment. I can consider it's a function location or equipment in a PM. So let's say I'm having different machines here, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4, likewise. So let's say I'm having 5 machines, and as per the recommendation, we should do the overhaul of these machines annually. Overhaul means that it required planned maintenance. Every year we need a planned maintenance, like your car. Whenever we are getting our car, we are buying the car, then manufacturer is recommending us to do the services within 6 months or completing 1,000 kilometer. Okay, once we are completing 1,000 kilometer, we are going to service station. Then again, they are recommending us, take your car for the services within 6 months, or if you are driving more than 10,000. So it means it is based on your schedules. Okay, so in organizations, in big factories, big organizations where they are manufacturing, where they are having the production, okay, so they used to have the maintenance regularly, planned maintenance and unplanned maintenance. Planned maintenance is like how the example I have given here, car example, that this is a plan within 6 months come, or if you drove more than 10,000, you come. Okay, so these are the measurements which we can manage in pre-planned maintenance. Another is a unplanned. Unplanned is breakdown. Your car is breakdown, and now you need to take your car to service center. Okay, so here basically what we can do, yearly when we are doing the maintenance, we can prepare a plan, complete plan, because in PS we don't have, PM we don't have anything to make it structurized. So that SAP, so that what we are doing, we are creating a structure in PS, and then whatever the orders we are having from recommended machines, equipment, function, location, we are assigning it to PS project. So what we will do in this case, let's say here I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are my 5 machines. Okay, and just consider these are my 5 equipments. And when I'm going for maintenance, I need to create a maintenance order for individual equipments. Okay.
Rama, I can't see your screen. Sorry, where you're explaining. I guess.
Sorry. You can see here. Can you see here? Machine 1, machine. So let's say these are
Yes,
my,
Rama.
these are 5 machines here. Okay, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4, and machine 5. And I'm saying this is a block 1. You are having 2 buildings, block 1 and block 2, right? So let's say in block 1 you are having 5 machines, and in block 2 also you are having, let's say block 2 you are having 4 machines. This is your block 2. Now you need to do the maintenance. So what you can do, you can create a two WBS element, block 1, block 2, and within that you can create a network which is having 5 activities here in block 1 and 4 activities in block 2, and then whatever the maintenance order you are having, you can assign to the activity. So what will happen when you are scheduling it, when you are preparing the plan in PS itself, it can be transferred to the maintenance order. Okay, so if anybody is asking this question, like what is the best scenario to explain it, okay, just let us know if you've gone through a similar kind of requirement. You just explain it that overhaul project is the best example for integration of PS and PM, where we can prepare a plan in PS, and whatever the plan we are finalizing, we can transfer the start date and end date to your plant maintenance order. Okay, but to go in more detail, you should have experience in plant maintenance also. Okay, because here we are having, it's very vast area. Okay, plant maintenance order, how we can schedule it, how we can assign the resources, all these things we need to understand. But primarily, when you are getting an overview idea, it's more than sufficient. So let us see in the project, in the system, how we can execute it. Let's say this is your project. Let me create one project here. CJ20N. What happened? 1 second, please. Yeah, so here what I'll do, I'll create one project. For example, go to project. One second, please. So we are creating here.
Rama, you're not audible.
Yeah, so we are creating project here, block A and block B. Okay, so we can do two things here. We can assign WBS element directly to the maintenance order, or we can create a network activities. Then network activities can be assigned to the maintenance order. Okay, so both the things we can follow. Okay, so here whatever the plans we will create, the same plan will be, the values will be transferred. Your start date and end date will be transferred to the PM order. So how you can see the PM order, basically there is a transaction code IW32. So let me see if I can have any maintenance order in the system. Yeah, these are the maintenance order. I think it's PP order. Not maintenance order. Okay, I'll create one. IW31 I can create. So here, based on the order type, let's say PM01, I should have corrective maintenance. That's right. Plant, which plant? Okay, 0001. Okay, so it means I cannot go with this plant here. Let me see here. So PM01 I will select. Here is the PM01 maintenance order. One second. So this is the maintenance order. Let's say I would say here this is a maintenance order for let's say electrical work. Here it will be difficult because we here few mandatory field need to be entered here. 0, 0, 1. If it is not, if master data will not be there, very difficult. Okay. Then let's say basic start date I'm entering as of now, first 7 to 20th. In past I have taken. Okay. Then I need to enter the function location here. Okay. Display work center. Function location I need to enter on which location we are doing this maintenance. Okay. And we need to enter equipment, for which equipment we are doing it, what is the start date, what is the end date, what are the operations you need to follow, what are the task list. So all these things you need to maintain here. So I'm just keeping it very simple. This is the maintenance order which we are creating here. So in maintenance order you need to enter the WBS element. So you go to the change, come here and go to the additional data. Here you can enter WBS element. This is the case. So this is your WBS element. Let's say you want to keep your all block A maintenance order at one place. You directly enter here. Let me try if I will be able to save. Yes, let me check it again. Go to additional data. Yes, it is there. So if I see in the report, it will be available there. 1 second. Let me see. Go to service information system. 1 second, please. Okay, here accounting, go to project system, go to information system, go to structure, go to CN41, and you can see your project detail here. So network, I'm removing this. Okay, let me execute this. Okay, so block A. Now you can see your maintenance order here. Okay, this is the maintenance order. And this is the maintenance operation. Okay, and you can see the start date and end date. This is the basic start date and basic finish date. So it is scheduled automatically when we saved automatically. Now you can see the basic start date in the maintenance order is the same what we are keeping here. Okay, so how we can schedule it? You need to come here. Okay, the simple scheduling how you are doing. You can check here. Okay, so you select here and you can see the maintenance order. Once you're clicking here, you will see the maintenance order. 1 second, let's say block A, select an activity. Okay, we cannot do this from here. 1 second, let me do one more thing here. Go to create, go to network, block E, go to activities, machine 1, machine 2. Okay, likewise we can do that. Save. I'll enter in place of WBS element. I'll enter network, not WBS element. Okay. This is WBS element. Go to maintenance order here. IW32. Okay. So go to additional data. And when we are entering here network, Okay, I think it's not open to the subnet, right? Machine 1. Okay, what is the problem? The configuration is not. See, this is the concept of subnetwork. Okay, so your maintenance order, role of allocation of PM order to PS network is not maintained. So when you are assigning your PM order, there are some the configuration has to be done in PM, plant maintenance side. Okay, subnetwork cost, like subnetwork, there is a concept of subnetwork suborder. So it has to be configured, then only you can assign to your network activities, your maintenance order. But for WBS element, you can assign it directly. Okay. So here my main purpose was to just show you how the date is being passed from PS to PM. So what will happen? We need to manage all the plans here in the project system, and based on that, we are controlling the dates in the plant maintenance. That is the benefit. Okay. There is one more transaction here. ED, PM, PS. This is for assigning the maintenance order. Okay, so here you can have a list of maintenance order and you can assign to the project. So let's say if you are going with, I don't have much master data here in this system, but based on the available, I'll show you. You select order type here, select the project. Let's say this is your project. You come here. Yeah, in left side you will see your orders, and in right side you will see the projects. Okay, because it's already available, already entered here. Otherwise, if it is like this, we cannot. Okay, let me try to do one more thing here to show you, just show you. I'll remove this WBS element, so this will be free. Now I'm here, EDPMPS. Okay, order type is at PM1. Okay, this is project. Now I can see maintenance order is here. Okay, so earlier I was assigning maintenance order manually to WBS element, but now I can do it from this screen. So you click here and put it here. Now it's assigned. See, that's it. You don't need to go into IW22 or IW32. Nothing. IW32. Yeah. So if you want to see that, now you just save it, and here we can see in IW32 it should be assigned. Let me try. Go to additional. Yeah, it is assigned. Okay, so I hope this integration is clear to you. If you have any question, please let me know. I hope that almost all the questions was answered by Mr. Abdul, but still if you have anything which you need to address, tell me please. Okay, I'm having some questions.
Rama, no questions. However, I know these are additional topics, but I would love to understand the concept of resource-related billing. I'm not sure if rest of the folks want to, learn the concept or not, but I'm willing to learn the
No,
concept.
not you. I got this request from other candidate also. So let me check, because this topic will be done by the Mr. Abdul. Okay, so let me check with him. Let me stop the recording here because we are going to start.
This conference will now be recorded.
Settlement strategy has to be defined for WBS element.
Yeah, that is in this week that if you want to create the asset master, that is we need to settlement strategy or no need. That is.
See, asset strategy has to be defined for the WBS element. Okay, and first you need to create a AUC, and once your first level, your monthly settlement will be from WBS to AUC, and your final settlement will be from AUC to your asset. That's the scenario. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you. I'm just closing for today. Thanks everybody.
Thanks, Raman.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Rama. That when you updating that class, Rama, that you check with Abdul that easy cost planning and FRAR